This is the Getaway Black Monday on the PlayStation 2. I played the first Getaway game many years ago. I borrowed it from a friend and I kind of found it a bit boring. I don't really think I gave the missions that much of a chance. I was just mainly playing free roam. But when I started playing this one, which was I started playing it probably about a month ago or something, I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really fun game. So I suppose it's a little bit like GTA. There's a disc in the manual, and there's the back. So yeah, let's take a look at the Getaway Black Monday on the PlayStation 2.
They're everywhere. Damn!
The Getaway Black Monday is kind of a sandbox game, I guess. The game has got a real lot of swearing in it and you get to see some tits as well, so it's probably best to not play the game if there's any kids around. So yeah, you can get into pretty much any vehicle that you can see driving around the streets of London. The map is quite big and is accurate to real life London, at least real life London in 2004, since that's when the game was made. And photographs of the buildings in London have actually been taken and put into the game. The vehicles range from everyday cars, buses, vans, motorcycles, dust vans or garbage trucks for you Americans, and pedal bikes. All the vehicles are based on real life ones. It's quite cool to see a few cars in the game from the 80s that I remember from when I was a kid that you very rarely see anymore. The handling of the vehicles isn't too bad and they can get quite damaged. I like the fact that if your tyres pop, the tyres will eventually come off and you'll be driving on the rims.
Caution, there's a hostage present. We have a man down.
So as far as the missions are concerned, they involve driving, third-person shooting and hand-to-hand combat. I think the missions are really fun and the environments that the missions take place in are cool too. A lot of them are places like abandoned buildings and stuff like that.
This is it! Go in first, Mitchell!
Yeah! Got him! He's down.
There's an okay selection of weapons in the game. You've got guns and melee weapons like pipes, bats and wrenches. The selection of weapons for when you're playing as Mitch is extremely limited though. You can use 2 different guns, one in each hand at the same time. You can also shoot from your car as you're driving it. The combat consists of a few different moves and you can grapple with people. Stealth comes into play in the game too. You can walk with your back against the wall and shoot around doorways, and you can duck behind low objects as well. Controlling the characters and the camera in the game does feel quite wooden and clunky though. There is no heads-up display in the game. When driving to a particular place on a mission, the indicators will show you where you need to go, and when you get hurt you don't have like a health bar or anything like that. Your clothes will just get blood stained and your character will be more sluggish. To regain health you just let your character lean against the wall and the blood stains will disappear and he'll be fine again. You can only do this a limited amount of times though.
We need a description.
Exercise caution.
Suspect is driving a bus. Going west.
The missions aren't that much of a challenge and there isn't that many of them either. If you are far enough through a mission and you die, you don't have to start right from the start of the mission again, you just start part way through. There's extra stuff in the special features menu. There are races, taxi missions, chasers and free roaming. Each of the main missions in the game have a set of car keys on the floor somewhere. If you pick them up, it will unlock something in the special features menu. It could be an extra race, a new character for free roam, etc. In free roam there doesn't seem to be much to do. You can drive around, shoot people or beat people up, and that's pretty much it. You can't enter any of the buildings or areas that you could go in the missions, which is a shame. And it's also a shame that there aren't even any ramps anywhere for you to jump with. And the weapons that you have access to are just limited to the pistols that you're already carrying and the weapons that the police drop. The graphics aren't that great, but you can't really expect great graphics on a PS2 game this big. And the music is pretty good, I suppose.
Got 'em.
All in all, I think this is a really fun game. It won't be for everyone though, as there seems to be quite a few people who aren't that keen on the Getaway games. So, that's the Getaway Black Monday on the PlayStation 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
Gotcha. Almost out of ammo.